everyone, I am back with another video, and today's video is going to be a very serious video. It is about an influencer that has a lot going on right now because they have done so much shit in their past and it is finally catching up to them. And everything in this video is alleged because, you know, gotta keep safe over here. Basically, we are going to be talking about Colleen Ballinger. I don't know if I'm saying her name correctly, but she has an issue with Adam McIntyre and also another, I think they're like another T page. Their name is Cody Rants. So, I have like 3 pages of notes because there is so much that I need to make sure I touch on in this video because it's a lot. So, basically, Adam McIntyre in 2020 posted a video about Colleen Ballinger talking about how they met them at a young age. They were a part of the fandom, and they loved Colleen, and Colleen ended up using them to build their Miranda Sings Twitter. She ended up using their tweets and just like not even paying them, and they were like 15 years old at the time apparently.
Since 2017, Colleen had been coming to me for video ideas, tweet ideas, Instagram ideas, anything for the Miranda Sings character, but also some for herself too. It was mainly focusing on helping her in the Miranda account from 2017 on, but there was a little part of helping her own channel out with ideas as well in 2017 to 2018. So I just helped give ideas. She was aware that the Miranda character had passed its time and that she didn't really enjoy doing it anymore because she couldn't really be problematic as the character anymore. So in December of 2017, I proper started giving tweets for the Miranda account. This included tweets on iCarly, Brazil, and a number of other things.
There's also just a lot of other things. So the video was titled Colleen Ballinger Stop Lying, and this was back in 2020. But at the time, everyone was like, you know, just shitting on him because they did not believe him and nobody cared about his story because everybody thought that Colleen Ballinger was an innocent woman. So another issue that Adam McIntyre brings up in his video is that Colleen Ballinger used to trauma dump about her issues with her husband and just things that happened in her life, and like she would talk about personal things, and it just doesn't even make sense to be talking to somebody who is a supporter of yours about your personal life. Like, what? Another issue that Adam brought up was the fact that Colleen Ballinger and her friend Corey, they would, like, just be in group chats with supporters and talk to the supporters and say inappropriate things in these group chats when they clearly know that a lot of her fans are minors, and there are minors in these group chats. And one time, Colleen and Corey actually sent Adam McIntyre lingerie. It was literally like a bra top and panties to a 15, 16-year-old boy. What? Hello? What is going on?
Send him something. Do you want the bra, Adam?
Do you want the bra and panties? Tweet right now.
Oh my god. Yeah, Adam, let me know what you want. He's in Ireland. Hi, Adam. I love you. Okay. I'm sending him something. Okay, maybe he'll want the panties. Although then his parents will be like, you're not allowed to watch who is sending you panties.
But this
He'd be like, Mom, don't worry. I watched a boy wear them online first.
But his mom did not let him have it. She like took it away from him, but he ended up showing it in a video because his mom ended up just keeping it, I guess, in like the packaging and never threw it out or anything.
Sorry I didn't bring your lingerie. My parents were right behind me, so thanks for that, Colleen. So I did get sent the lingerie, and immediately whenever it arrived, my parents were furious. They were so angry, and they took it away. And I didn't know if they still had it, and I asked my mom, did she have it? Because she knew I was making this video. So she was looking all morning, but she did find it. So I still have this. My mum kept it. I didn't even see these because my mum had just taken them away because she was so shocked. So this was what I was sent. I don't even know. Sorry, I don't know which way this goes. This is what I was sent. Okay. Am I doing like a haul for you? I don't know. And then, I hate touching it. Then, these. I don't know which way they go, but these as well. So, I was genuinely still surprised that my mum had these. But, so that was a big warning sign, but because I was so young, I didn't take it. Naive.
So now, fast forward to 2023. Cody Rants posted their video about Colleen Ballinger, and it is titled Why I Left the Colleen Ballinger Fandom. And this video is just bringing up the same topic that Adam McIntyre spoke about in his video, and how the fandom is just toxic, how Colleen uses them to like defend her and uses them to like know about drama and talks to them inappropriately and just manipulates them into believing her in every situation, and like she's always trauma dumping and just, you know, doing the same shit she did with Adam McIntyre, basically. So, Colleen actually reached out to Cody back in 2020 when everything was going down with Adam McIntyre when he posted his video, and she was basically trying to get Cody to like say something about the video, and she wanted them to go against Adam. So, there is a screenshot actually. Okay, so Cody Rants actually shared screenshots of when Colleen Ballinger reached out to them and said, I wanted to reach out to you privately and in confidence and let you know why I'm staying silent. After he sent me that last message that he has now made public, I responded to his messages immediately. Did not ghost him, in parentheses, and then received a message from his mother through his DMs asking me to not speak of him. I now realize I should have never been communicating with him in the first place. Duh, he was literally a minor. You make no sense. You should have known that in the first place. Colleen Ballinger was most likely like in her early 30s or late 20s during this time. So, however, he is lying about a lot and showing things out of context and will get major backlash if I were to expose that, but I am trying my best to respect his family's wishes and protect him as a minor as best I can. I am sad and disappointed about all of this, and I'm just trying to keep it together right now. And Cody was happy about this message because they felt like, oh my god, my idol is like literally reaching out to me right now, so like of course they wanted to like get more information and talk to them and like just, you know, be there for them. And Cody Rants also brings up the fact that Colleen Ballinger was speaking in these group chats. So first of all, the title of the group chats was titled The Weenies, and in the group chat, I guess Adam McIntyre was going to make a Q&A, and Colleen Ballinger says, Adam, you need questions for your Q&A? And then she says, are you a virgin? To a 16-year-old. Excuse me? So then she also, sorry, it's because I like screen recorded and I have to like go through all of this. She asked Adam in the group chat, what's your favorite position? Favorite position? Girl, what? Mind you, there's like other minors in this chat as well. So you're not just talking to one minor. There's also other minors in this chat that are seeing these questions. So I just find it weird that Colleen Ballinger was like reaching out to other fans and trying to get them to like attack Adam McIntyre and like make videos defending her and like attack him, because he did get a lot of hate, which is exactly why the comments on his first video back in 2020, the comments are off. She shouldn't have been doing that, because I feel like if you want to defend yourself, go ahead and defend yourself, because it doesn't make sense to go and have a bunch of other people defend you that are also minors or people that are just being persuaded by you and manipulated because you're their like idol. You're the person that they're looking up to. They love you. Like, there's a power dynamic there and you have the power. So yeah. And it also just seems to me that it was like damage control, because why are you reaching out to fans and letting them know like, oh my god, this is going down and I just feel like he is doing this and da-da-da, and I feel like I shouldn't be even speaking to him because he's a minor and da-da-da. Like, girl, bye. She was also messaging Cody and saying that she did not know what to do and she felt like she was gonna be exposed, and she didn't feel like she did anything wrong. So of course, Cody made a video defending Colleen and going against Adam McIntyre, unfortunately. And they also said that they do regret it, and they apologized to Adam, and Adam accepts their apology. So that is squashed. They're good. So when Cody posted this video, Adam felt very validated, and he's happy that the video was, like, you know, blowing up and getting some attention, because it is just validating everything that he said in his original video, and people are actually listening to his story, and there's more people coming out now and letting them know their experiences with Colleen and how Colleen is literally, like, horrible, allegedly. So apparently at this very moment, Colleen and Trisha Paytas have like little podcasting that they have going on, and it's called Oversharing. And the other day they had a podcast episode, and they were like deleting comments whenever somebody brought up Adam McIntyre.
Optimistic to get it started,
right?
To get the ball rolling, and then once the ball's rolling, like with us, I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's just make it happen.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and we're like, let's do it. And then once it started happening, I was like, well, it'll probably never happen. It's not going to happen. And we'll never do any episodes. And we'll never do it again.
Yeah, it took me a minute to get going on this because I didn't know either. I was like, okay, is this like, am I gonna like get excited and then it's not gonna happen, or that you're not serious about it, and then I'm like a stupid person, and I'm just like, oh my god, we started this, and you're like, no, I was just kidding, Trish, I wasn't being serious, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm so stupid.
No, yeah. So I have my own delusions, but just, you know,
I have some crazy ones because it's like, so I'll watch a TV show and I'll be like, and I'll literally say to Moses, and he'll understand. I'm like, why am I not on the show? Like, I'll watch You. We just like binge watch all the 4 seasons of it, and I'd never seen it before. And I was like, oh, why am I not on the show? He's like, you can be. I think he adds to my delusions because he thinks I can be.
As he should.
He adds to everything. He's like, you can be. You will be. You will do this.
As he should. Moses. That's how he should be.
He said if Brad Pitt saw you, he goes, I think he would be in love with you. I was like, wow.
And he thinks it's fucked up because why not just take accountability? Why not talk about it? Why not address the issue rather than just like deleting comments and trying to like scrape it off of the internet, when we all know this is what's going down right now? And there's more people that are like finally taking the story, bringing it up, and like bringing awareness to this issue of adults talking to minors when they just shouldn't be, period. Like, even if it was back in 2020, even if it was in 2019, like, you just shouldn't have been doing it in the first place. So take accountability for your actions and apologize, do what you gotta do, and never do it again, you know? But clearly, Colleen Ballinger doesn't really care, and she just wants it to, like, go away. Oh, in a group chat one time, Colleen actually also was asking these minors to tell her about all the thoughts they had when they first got their periods. What? And then she says, example, I thought I shit myself because the blood was so dark in my underwear. Okay. Grown-ass woman, but okay. Another time, Adam actually wrote in the group chat and said, my ass looks so good today, y'all. And Colleen goes, pics, Adam? Why are you asking this minor for pics of his ass? Very weird. And even Adam said, go away, bitch. So apparently Adam also brings up the fact that Adam and Colleen would make fun of people, like, of people that were fans, and they used to make fun of this one person that had a tattoo of Colleen Ballinger's name on their wrist. Which is weird because, like, that's a supporter of you, and you're literally going to shit on them for getting your name tatted on them. And of course, yeah, they shouldn't have done it, but, like, you're gonna shit on them when it's literally your name, and they love you, that they literally decided to put your name on their body. Thank God it's in, like, what's it called? They're about to get it removed. Thank God. That's what Adam said in the video.
Right now. So this is a tattoo from a girl. I won't say her name, actually. This is a tattoo from someone who was in the fandom, and she had a Colleen Ballinger tattoo. We used to rip the living out of her, making fun of her privately. Colleen included in those conversations. We all used to, with a Sharpie and a pen, literally redo the tattoo and make fun of her and make fun of her mental health for being like, why would someone want to do that? And Colleen would partake in those conversations. Colleen would partake in those conversations about someone who loved her so much and got a tattoo. Albeit, I would never get a tattoo like that, but, and it's being covered up now anyway. So at the time of this person loved Colleen so much that they were going to like every single show she was doing, or most of them, in 2016. And Colleen's tour manager at the time, Suzanne, and me all became very close. And whenever I went to the 2016 show, we actually made jokes about this person. We made jokes about this person, and this was a common theme where we would find someone in the fandom that was doing something bizarre, and it would become an inside joke where we'd make fun of them. And then Colleen would be posting her meet and greet photos with said person, saying how much she loves her and appreciates her. She even posted about this tattoo, how much she loves this tattoo. Just another example, right? That I just have off the top of my head.
Adam also brought up the fact that Colleen added him on Snapchat. Girl, why did you add him on Snapchat? That's just, I don't understand, like, I don't get it. Why add a minor on Snapchat? Why talk to a minor? Why are you in supporter group chats talking to them?
A lot of people have been talking about their private conversations with Colleen, and just that she would, you know, comment on people's lives or whatever. You know, if someone was going through something, she would message them and be like, give me the tea on this or whatever. And she used to very much so pretend to be interested in people's lives. One of the ways she did this with me was on Snapchat. She added me on Snapchat, and I'm pretty sure I was one of the only fans that she had added on Snapchat. Now, already as a sentence, it's a little bit weird that this grown woman in her 30s had added me on Snapchat. It was in 2017 or something like that, or 2018, so I would have been like 15, 16 or something like that.
And I'm also just nervous about, like, it doesn't matter who I pick, because I wouldn't just pick you. If I did it again, I picked 2 people last time. I ended up doing it for 3 because I did it for Eli too. So if I did it that I talk to privately in DMs and I'm picking favorites and I don't actually care about the fans because they don't consider you like a friend. So I'm nervous about Ziv, and like it was really expensive to do last time. So I don't know if it's worth it for me to spend thousands and thousands of dollars for everyone to hate me.
And one of the main things I remember in particular was
So I don't know if it's worth it for me to spend thousands and thousands of dollars for everyone to hate me.
And one of the main things I remember in particular was I was on holiday with my family, and I would send a Mer pic every day, or if I was at the beach or something like that. And one thing Colleen did was she loves body checking. And one thing she used to do that has stuck with me to this day is she would always compliment parts of my body that were very skinny. And this is something that has lasted with me for my entire life. I know a lot of people struggle with their bodies. I know a lot of people struggle with eating, and I know a lot of people struggle with stuff like that. And so, to put into context, a lot of things that Colleen has talked about online have been body checking, and she talks often about, you know, body issues and stuff like that. I just want to let people know that a main reason that I have a lot of body issues is because my favorite person in the entire world was complimenting whenever my arms looked skinny or my legs looked skinny or something like that. And at that stage, my body was just developing, so you can imagine how many years I went through of trying to replicate, and even struggle with it to this day, of trying to replicate that same body of like a 15-year-old, which is impossible at a 20-year-old. And I've been seeing a lot of people coming into my DMs talking about how they felt uncomfortable with how Colleen, you know, if she would compliment their selfies or something like that as well. And I think the overarching point here is that no YouTuber should be that involved in someone's life. And also no YouTuber should have their fans on Snapchat. Just a random point.
Here's an example of like Colleen literally like trauma dumping in her fans group chats. She said, being screamed at every day for hours of being told you're a piece of shit is not love or making a marriage a priority. Just want to throw that out there. Why are you telling a bunch of minors in a group chat everything that you are going through in your relationship when they don't even understand what you're going through in the first place? Like, they will not understand it. They are children. Come on. Like, I'm sorry. It just doesn't add up. So Colleen also said, and protecting yourself and getting out of an emotionally abusive relationship is not giving up on a marriage. It's brave. Yes, it is, but I don't think these minors need to know that. Also, a bunch of screenshots that I will be popping up on the screen of Adam McIntyre basically giving Colleen a bunch of ideas for her Miranda Sings Twitter account, and she ended up basically hiring him to go into the account and post these tweets. Now, this is where everything goes downhill, because basically he posted one tweet where it ended up, I guess, going viral, but people were like upset about it. Her engagement was up, everything was doing good, except people were upset about the tweet, and she was scared about it, and she was like, I don't want to be canceled, I don't want to have to apologize for this, like, oh my god, we have to take it down, whatever.
Sent me a screenshot from someone on Twitter, and she said, uh-oh, am I gonna get in trouble? Be careful. I don't want to be in a scandal and have to apologize. Please, please, please be careful. People are very sensitive these days. This is one of the main reasons it's hard to do Miranda now. People have a hard time understanding satire and jokes, especially with sensitive subjects. I'm so glad everything is doing well. Even though you have the password, I need to approve everything before you post it just to avoid problems. It might slow down the process, but we gotta be careful. Now keep in mind, with proof here, she had seen everything that I was going to tweet and had tweeted on the account. So then I was like super confused, and she sent me a message that says, I'm not mad at all, I'm just paranoid because everyone always gets mad at me and I always have to apologise. And then please pay attention to this part, because this is just what confuses me. She says, and OMG, I love everything you did today. It was magical to see everyone happy and excited to see Miranda come back to life. Then I said about how the followers and view count on the profile were up, and she said, yay, queen of promo. And then I said about how I promoted her appearance on a show she was doing, and she said she is truly iconic, talking about me and my work on the account. Then we were having a conversation where she was talking about Miranda the character and the fall of the character and the fall of her public image after the divorce, and her own feelings on that, but that's personal and unrelated, so I don't see any point of including that right here. So later in the night, she sent me a message and said, okay, I deleted the gay tweets, sorry, I'm too weak, I can't have people thinking I would make fun of the LGBTQ community. Don't hate me, but I was getting too many hate tweets. And she says about how it was her fans that made her delete the tweet. And so I just wrote back, I said, that's chill, okay, no problem, sorry about that. And she said, not your fault, you're so funny. I'm just too sensitive, it will take a while for me to get thick skin again, so be patient with me. And then I said, it's all G, just trying to work with you to make sure you can reach your full potential. And she says, I know. And then I say about the rise of interactions that the Twitter had, and she says, I love you. Thank you for everything, for always believing and helping me. So even though she was saying this, she was slowly starting to put the blame and guilt onto me for stuff that she had already approved and was going to tweet on her own, whether she had given me the password or not. Now keep in mind, she texted me and said go crazy in relation to on the account, yet I only tweeted stuff that she had approved, including talking to fans and keeping updated in group chats. And at 8:51 on the 27th of March, she sent a message saying, don't forget, don't post anything without my approval for now. Now taking back what she had initially said because she saw the fault that she had shown. The next morning and day were really rough for me. I just want to say thanks to my friends and my parents and my family, because that was a rough day. It was such a bad day. I saw someone I called a best friend turn her back on me, and that really hurts. So at 6:05 p.m. on the 27th of March, she sent me a message saying, I'm getting an overwhelming amount of hate for the coming out stuff. I don't know what to do. Every other tweet I'm getting right now on my Colleen Twitter. I haven't even looked at the Miranda, yet I'm scared to. So 10 minutes later, it turned into her saying how she apologised to one person. And she said, the thing is, I agree with them. Queerbaiting is not a joke. I'm super sad I've upset so many people. I'm telling you, girl, I'm super sensitive, like near tears. Again, trying to guilt me and make me feel really bad for something that she had already approved and found funny. And she didn't see any problems with it. I'm going to be really honest for a second. I spent that entire day just crying in bed and texting my friends, and my mum and dad were just comforting me the entire day. I was a mess that day. I was completely radio silent on everything. Ask any of my friends from that day. It was such a horrible day. Like, it was so awful. I didn't even get a message from Colleen asking how I was. It was just guilt-tripping me that I had done all this to her, almost as if I had planned it or something. So she continued to talk about it. She said, it's all anyone is talking about, I'm really upset. I would never post something like that, and now everyone thinks I'm homophobic. I'm really upset. So right now she's seemingly taken back all opinions of me, of my tweet ideas, of my input on the account, for her saying thank you for everything you did. It was magical. I'm so happy. The fans, now it's, I would never tweet stuff like that. My fans think I'm homophobic. I can't believe this. And instead of checking in how I was as well, I was just getting short, snappy sentences to guilt me even more. At this stage, I had enough, and my parents had enough, and I sent the following message. I've logged out and this situation will die down. People know you, they were extremely excited last night. Mob mentality will make them think they have to believe a certain way. I hope you've seen the interaction last night got, and that there's so much more possibility for the character. The fans were just waiting for you to give them that moment. The series on YouTube has all positive comments and feedback. Twitter drama stays on Twitter. I love you so much and this will pass. I got left unread and I was ignored from this point on. Yep. Also to add that even though she found all the tweets funny and she loved everything I did with the account, she deleted all my tweets after I logged out of the account. So, yeah. So 3 or 4 weeks passed and I heard nothing. Nothing. On vlogs for days after, she milked how sad she was, crying but never saying what it was, which again was just another big F you to me. And I'd also been aware that Corey DeSoto, her best friend, had been shit-talking me in fan DMs during this time. He blocked me on Twitter and I called him out for it. Then recently I was showed DMs of what Corey had been saying about me in these group chats and what he had been saying that Colleen had said about me in these group chats. So there's a Twitter account, there's no need saying the at because it's just free promo, but it was basically just sending hate and targeting and harassing Colleen Ballinger fans. And the DM from Corey read, Colleen thinks, and then the at is Adam. In this group chat with a bunch of other people. Now I got sent this DM, thank you for everyone looking out for me by the way, and sending me this stuff, and I also got sent so much more on what had been said about me in these group chats from people I thought was friends, between Corey, Colleen, anyone. I have everything sent to me. People were always looking out for me, and I just, whenever you're going through shit with something like this, whenever people are still looking out for you, it really means the world. So you know who you are. So that Twitter account was basically just trolling and attacking Colleen fans, and I was hurt that it was believed that I had done this or even taken part in this. I didn't even know what the account was. First, that Colleen believed that I was behind the account or even a part of it, not even just owning it. And secondly, that Corey felt brave enough to run off and talk about it in DMs. So obviously, Colleen had been running her mouth about me since my last DM. Keep in mind, I was crying most days after this because I was so upset that I wasn't hearing anything from her. Now I know that, oh, that's where the time went. I was obviously being talked about in these group chats and information was being fed in. So I sent Colleen this message, and this was my goodbye message to Colleen. And that's hard whenever your room is filled with merchandise for her, with pictures from the concert, with friends you've met from her, pictures of you and them, and all them memories. Being told by multiple people about how you and Corey have been running around saying I run a hate account for people who support you, which is extremely disappointing that your mind even goes to that place. I'm aware and sworn my parents and have screenshots of everything from the past few weeks that Corey has said about me and in relation to you about me in these group chats and also everything else, but I'd never thought you would stoop that low, especially due to the 17-year age gap. Talk to me in 16 years if a 33-year-old takes advantage of Flynn for years, then runs shit talking him on Twitter. You want to play that game? Why do you even bother following me? Do you know how hard that message was to send? To someone that I idolized, to someone I loved. So from Corey sending these messages from then until now, only things I'm seeing on Twitter is filling in the gaps of story of what people don't know. Adam did this, Adam must have done this to Corey, Adam must have done that to Colleen. Oh, Adam obviously ruined his relationship with Colleen by doing this. Oh, Adam obviously ruined his relationship with Corey by doing this. Is he still friendly with the Ballinger? This is all that I've been seeing on Twitter, and that fucking hurts. I was really trying not to swear in this video, but that really hurts. So I had to make this video because people are now slowly finding out that Colleen handed over control of the account to me, and before any other lies about the situation start getting thrown out, I had to put my side across because I'm fed up. And you know I've been vlogging every single day and I'm so excited about that. I've been doing daily videos, but I have to take a break. I have to stand back now because it's just gotten a little bit too much. And I can't believe I have to say that and it's even gotten to this. So I'm really sorry to the people who I'm disappointed by saying that. But just know that this has been going on in the background for so long, but it's gotten so bad within the past like 3 weeks, and I've been trying to vlog every single day and be happy and make videos that are making people smile, because people are messaging me saying that my videos are making them happy during this time and giving them a distraction. It's hard to do that whenever so much is going on in the background. So I hope I haven't disappointed that many people, but I just had to say what has been ticking in my head for the past 3-4 weeks. So I don't know if people even watch this, people watch the end. I genuinely don't know. I don't know the response. That I don't know anything. I'm making this for me and for people to stop filling in the gaps about what I've done and acting like they know what I've done.
And yeah, very interesting, because she told him to go crazy on the account, and then when he posts something, it's like, oh my god, I'm scared because people are not taking this tweet well, which, okay. So she ends up sending him a message about the tweet, and she goes, uh-oh, am I gonna get in trouble? Be careful. I don't want to be in a scandal and have to apologize. She doesn't want to have to apologize. Girl. And then she said, please, please, please be careful. People are very sensitive these days. What? Then she also said, this is one of the main reasons it's hard to do Miranda now. People have a hard time understanding satire and jokes, especially with sensitive topics. I'm so glad everything is doing well, but even though you have the password now, I need to approve everything you post before you post it just to avoid problems, okay? It might slow the process down a little bit, but we gotta be careful. I'm not mad at all. I'm just paranoid because everyone always gets mad at me and I always have to apologize. And oh my god, I love everything you did today. It was magical to see everyone so happy and exciting to see Miranda come back to life. He ends up letting her know Miranda follower count was up so much today and the page views is up too. And the most important, I got a lot of buzz around the vid tomorrow by posting snippet from episode 1. She said, yay, queen of promo. Right? Then she goes, okay, I deleted the gay tweets. Sorry, I'm too weak. I can't have people thinking I would make fun of the LGBTQ community. Don't hate me. So he goes, ah, no. Then she goes, but I was getting too many hate tweets. Then he says, okay, fine, it's your call anyways. Which, now, let's just backtrack a little bit, because when he first was speaking to her about running the Miranda account, he sent her all of his ideas for the Miranda account, and she didn't have a problem with it. She said she was gonna consider him her intern, and then when he posted tweets, she's like, oh my god, no, I'm so scared. What? You didn't see what the issue might be with those tweets beforehand? Okay. And he was a kid, so I feel like she was also just like trying to put the blame on him, because it's just like, oh my god, like, I don't want to deal with this, like, you posted these tweets, like, okay. Then she goes, I replied to one person apologizing. The thing is, I agree with them. Queer baiting is not a joke. I'm super sad I've upset so many people. I'm telling you, girl, I'm super sensitive, like, nearly in tears. Okay. Then she goes, it's all anyone is talking about. I'm really upset. I never would post something like that. And now everyone thinks I'm homophobic. I'm really, really upset. Like, it was like she was just trying to make him feel bad. Like, that's what it sounds like to me. Like, you just wanted to, like, make this boy feel so bad for posting that tweet when he's a kid. Like, he doesn't know any better than you. Girl, you are the adult. So then he ended up replying to her and said, I've logged out and this situation will die down. People know you. They were so excited last night. Mom mentality will make them think they have to believe a certain way. I hope you have seen with the interaction last night, God, that there's so much possible for the character and the fans were just waiting for you to have that moment with them again. The series on YouTube has all positive comments and feedback. Twitter drama stays on Twitter, then dies out. I love you so much and this will pass. She left him on scene. And then he ended up texting her again, and basically I think her best friend Corey was saying some stuff about Adam, and he messaged her on Instagram and said, I've been told by multiple people about how you and Corey have been running, saying I run a hate account for people who support you, which is extremely disappointing that your mind goes to that place. I'm aware, and so are my parents. and have screenshots of everything from the past few weeks that Corey has said about me and in relation to you about me in these group chats, and also everything else before, and never thought you'd stoop to that level, especially due to the 17-year age gap. Talk to me in 16 years if a 33-year-old takes advantage of Flynn for years, then run shit talking him on Twitter. You want to play that game? Why do you even bother following me? She ended up like telling him like, why would you bring up Flynn? Like, I don't get that, whatever. Just, you know, going off on him. But then I think that was like their last interaction together, because that's the last screenshot I have. I will be putting the other videos linked down below, just in case you want to like watch those videos and really get more into this Colleen, Adam McIntyre, Cody Rants issue. Like, there is just a lot going on right now, and it's only apparently going to get worse. Adam McIntyre actually posted saying that the Ballinger family, let me see, actually I want to make sure that I have the exact tweet, so I'm actually going to screenshot the tweet and put it up on here. So he actually said the next few days are going to be very intense and triggering for people involved in the Colleen Ballinger fandom and generally the general public, to give a warning of what is being discussed behind the scenes right now. The Ballinger family is very disturbing. Y'all, this issue is only getting bigger and bigger and worse and worse. And I'm just so happy that Adam McIntyre is getting all the recognition from this issue, and like people are actually listening to him, and they are not trying to invalidate his story. They're not trying to like shut him down. And even though there might be some people that are probably trying to shut him down, he is not giving up on this, and he is going to let Colleen know what the fuck is good, you know? And let me actually, I want to check, because I actually commented on Colleen's Instagram to see if she would block me. She didn't. Because apparently she was blocking people that would say stuff about Adam. But my comment is still on her page. I don't think you can see that. It's blurry. Okay, can you see that now? Well, I commented justice for Adam. I'm still there. So, for now, we're not blocked by Colleen Ballinger. But we'll see in a couple of days. Or whatever. We will definitely see if anything else comes from this, because I do feel like there's gonna be a lot more. Stay tuned, you guys. I am planning on hopefully posting videos on YouTube every Friday or every Saturday. It really just depends on my filming and editing. Like right now it is literally 10 o'clock, 10:26 on Thursday, June 8th. And bitch, I'm trying to have this video up by June 9th or June 10th. So we're gonna see. And if you need any clarification on anything, just ask me down below in the comments. I love you guys. I'm so glad to be back. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I hope it gave you basically like a rundown of everything that's going on with Colleen Ballinger and Adam McIntyre, and I hope you understand the situation a little bit better. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Okay, thank you.